Hey, y'all, I figured I'd give you a little sneak peek in on what I got going on. I'm trying to devise a good way of testing these rounds that I've got. Maybe you have a suggestion. For penetration, I've done water jug tests and stuff before. Some of that stuff's kind of boring for me to watch, so I don't really want to make videos like that. But y'all, I have looked, and I'm not giving $100 for one gel block when I know I'm going to need 3 or 4 lined up with some of this stuff. And I haven't bought a chronograph yet. I probably need to do that, but got other things on my mind more than anything. But y'all, to the ammo, Aria Ballistic Engineering. That's what their box looks like there. That is a 41 Magnum load that should shut up the 10 millimeter crowd about how 10 millimeter is equal to 41 Magnum. Y'all, I don't know if you can read that, but there is no way in the world that anyone who knows that this ammo exists would think for 1 second that 10 millimeter is even in the same, should even be in the same discussion as 41 Magnum. Y'all, that is a 293 grain bullet. Cast bullet, hard cast bullet, with a pretty good size meat plate on it. 41 Magnum, they calling it a plus P load. I talked to Jason, the man who runs Aria Ballistic Engineering, for probably 30-something minutes on the phone the other day, and a very helpful, very nice guy to talk to. Listens, offers suggestions and information freely, and I greatly appreciate that. I bought a box of 20 of these. This load, and he told me that this was rated out of a 6 or 6.5 inch barrel. Now, of course, I've got a 4 5/8 41 Magnum Blackhawk, and I've got a 6.5 inch 41 Magnum Blackhawk with a scope on it. This is rated, and I haven't verified it because I don't have a chronograph, but this is rated, and I believe the man, 1,500 foot per second out of a 6 or 6.5 inch revolver at over 1,463, I think, foot-pounds of energy. Sunglasses don't help when you need reading glasses out here. 1,463 foot-pounds energy. If energy means anything to you, and TKO of 25, I like they put the TKO on the box of all their ammo. TKO of 25, y'all, that is head and shoulders far beyond. If you look at the velocity alone, not velocity, but the foot-pounds of energy alone, that's almost twice of what the best 10 millimeter is out of a typical 4.6 to a 5 inch barrel. Almost twice, if not every bit twice. And I'm including, heavy hard cast buffalo bore, which heavy in a 10 millimeter is 220 grains, 230 grains. Y'all, that right there is a 293 grain bullet, kicking butt, and I believe the best TKO on some of that buffalo bore 10 millimeter and such is probably going to be in the teens somewhere, mid-teens, maybe a little bit more than the mid-teens on a TKO, and that's a TKO of 25. Y'all, that right there, they advertise that as being good for big game and dangerous game defense, and I guarantee you, I don't really want to pull a bullet because I only got 20 of these rounds to verify it, but I'm betting that 293 grain 41, true 410 bullet, or a 41 caliber bullet, is probably about that long. It's probably down in there every bit of that, and that is some high sectional density in my opinion. That load has got to be awesome. That's why I said for this one, I think that I would need probably more than 3 blocks of ballistic gel, and I'm not doing that. So we'll have to figure out some other way of testing this. And as this, like I said, is a sneak peek in the discussion, and maybe kind of just soliciting ideas for a good, interesting test to make use of that. Now, I'm not going to sit and shoot all 20 rounds of that 41 Magnum for a test because I paid for them. But, got a big old bee on me. I was sent 3 boxes of plus P, and this one says plus P plus 45 Colt. I was sent these for testing and review. Man just told me, said, hey, I'm going to put you a few things in there. If you don't mind, just give me your honest opinion, whether you like it great, say so. If you don't like it, great, say so. We'll figure it out. See if you can read that. That is a 45 Colt, and it chambers in my Blackhawk just fine. It's, yeah, just for giggles, I stuck it in a U-Birdie just to see how about the length, and it sticks way out of the end of the cylinder on a U-Birdie 45 Colt gun, but in my Blackhawk, plenty. It fits in there just fine. 420 grain, 420 grain hard cast. And this, he said, of course, I believe he told me that he checked this out of a 7.5 inch barrel. He's got it rated 1,100 foot per second, 1,128 foot-pounds of energy, and a TKO of 29. 420 grain 45 Colt. That is the largest, the heaviest bullet, excuse me. That's the heaviest bullet I know of anybody offering in 45 Colt. That right there, and don't, even if it runs, you know, out of my 5.5 or 4 5/8 Blackhawk, even if that thing only runs 950 to 1050, somewhere in that range, that's all you need. You could penetrate a large animal with a bullet that weight, moving at 900 foot per second. You'd probably bust in through the biggest deer, and probably elk too, be my guess. That right there would be a sure enough dinosaur slayer without all of the high pressure and, you know, drama of, say, a 454 Casull. But y'all, there's a 420 grain bullet to shoot out of your Blackhawk, and I can't wait to test that too. Now, he sent me a couple of other boxes of 45 Colt Plus P. I know one of them is a 200 grain, and I can't remember, the other one's a 312 grain cast. The 200 grain is it's like a solid copper bullet. I didn't bring those out here to show you, but I am, when I do these tests, when I shoot these on camera for y'all, we'll go into them a lot more, break them down individually. I really need a daggum chronograph, don't I? But I missed close to ordering an MP bullet mold, 263 or 260 something grain bullet mold for 41 Magnum from MP molds over somewhere in Europe. So I don't know if I'm going to order the chronograph or not. But if not, you got any ideas about what you want to see for a test of these? And I can't give a whole lot. It's not a very big channel, but I'll try to make it entertaining and try to get some sort of, you know, some sort of idea of the capability of these. I know I'm going to love it 41 Magnum. I suspect I'm going to love it 420 grain 45 Colt too. I don't know if I would be all, you know, the 200 grain 45 Colt Plus P. I don't know if that's my cup of tea. I don't even know if I've ever shot a 200 grain 45 Colt. That may be lighter than anything I've ever shot. But now it's hauling butt, don't get me wrong. And that 312 grain coated hard cast that he sent me, I don't believe it's rated as fast as what I know my 315 grain will run out of a 5.5 inch or a 4 5/8 Blackhawk, but it's real close. It's real close. So y'all, that's what I got coming. Give me ideas if you don't mind. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.